Good morning. How is everybody? I am so happy to see you and to be back for another makeup moment. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Elvie and I am a unique presenter with doing makeup, and I am just pinning the comment or the links in the comments so that they're accessible for you. And again, I forget how to do it again. There we go. Done. Okay. So yes, I'm Elvie and so today that's actually a number of things going on. Yesterday I signed up. So it's like a fresh start for me because I signed up again with my coaching fitness coach. And while I'm talking to you, I'm going to start putting my eye cream on. This is part of my skincare. I use this every night and every morning. And, you know, I do have the issue with bags. I've had so many allergy attacks, and it's like, okay, they've been stretched out now and they're just not going to go back. And so what's amazing about this eye skin or this eye cream is that it has caffeine and ginseng in it. So that's going to help right away start to tighten. And actually, I'm going to put a little bit just on my fingers too. But it also has vitamin C, which is going to help with the dark circles. So it is amazing. And so I've been using it, not faithfully, but I'm changing that. I'm turning that around. Pardon me. Got oh, good morning. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Linda. Hello, gorgeous. I'm just applying my eye cream while I get started. And while that works, it's amazing. It is amazing. And so while that's doing its thing, tightening my skin, because it has peptides, but it also has ginseng and caffeine in it. And so that, just like what caffeine does to our body. And so now I'm going to put on my primers. So I'm starting with my eye primer. And when you put eye cream on, or like eye primer, always use your ring fingers. They are the least strong. So you're not going to be, often, you know, we rub our face. I know I was guilty of that, and rub your eyes. And that also contributes to the stretching of this delicate skin. We need to treat ourselves gingerly. So, oh, right, eye cream. Not eye primer now, when that's what I'm going on to now. Hey, gorgeous. Hello, Shelly. Welcome. It's so happy to see you, girls. And so today is Rosy Gold Day. I was going to do good morning. Hello, gorgeous. There's Doris. Welcome, everybody. And so I just applied my eye cream or eye primer. And now I'm going on to my face primer. And I did get my Glorious, but I just love the mattifying. And when I'm not on air, I do go use the other ones. It's like, okay, I gotta use them too. And they're good. I think I'll use the hydrating a lot this winter because, you know, I'm in Kamloops. It's on desert, so it's very drying. But right now, I am amazed at my skincare, how I don't have any more dry patches on my skin. I'm so pleased. So I was going to do another liquid eyeshadow today, but I noticed that the Rose palette, the palette number 6, we call it the Rose Gold palette because it is the customer favorite, and they've retired it. They found a little bit more stock. It's still on the website, and so I have to show and showcase it again today, because once it's gone and you can't buy it, then I won't be able to use it on my lives anymore. It's just beautiful colors. And I know, don't get scared with the pink. It's actually, without that just makes things pop. that really, just adding that touch of warmth. So I'm going to use that today. But with it, you know, you can focus on browns or you can focus on the pinks. I'm going to do a little bit of both. And good morning. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Ethel. Welcome, Britt. I'm so happy to have you here. Oh, this is your favorite. Awesome. Yeah, see, it is. This is the favorite palette. So now I'm going to start with my eyes. And I know some people are wondering, why are you starting with your eyes first? And I switched. I used to put my foundation on first. And now I've switched because, well, you put your primer on your eye. And so now it's ready to receive your eye makeup. If you put your foundation over top, you've lost the benefit of that. The second reason why I like to start with foundation, especially if I'm using powders, is you can get the fallout. And so if you just put your makeup on and then you do your eyes, you can have this little bit of flaky dusting on your face. Hello, gorgeous. And so that you will clean that up when you do your foundation after you do your eyes. And the third reason is our eyes are, the skin is the finest, thinnest on our body. And so we don't need to apply, like the more product you apply, that's just weighting it down. So that's why I start with my eyes. I mean, sometimes they don't. There's no rules. You do what you want. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab the fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to go in with Enthralled, the second one. It is such a soft, pretty color, and I'm going to use it as my transition color. So the transition color is usually a matte, and so this is a really pretty matte. And then you can apply, you can showcase your eyes with a shimmer. You can showcase the framing the eyes with the darker colors, but the transition helps transition those from light to darks beautifully. So I'm going in with Enthralled. And I cleaned my brush, so it's like got no product. Oh yeah, use my mirror. And so I'm just going to draw a line. Basically, I'm aiming from the corner of my eye to the corner of my eyebrow. And then we're going to blend. And just blend. And so I'm going to blend that in. So I did a post the other day, which was a new revelation. I used to always stand at the bathroom sink, slapping on my makeup, right? It was always like in 5 minutes or less. And now I sit down on the toilet. I have my makeup mirror with my beautiful makeup mirror, my Vera. my best friend's name is Vera too, so it's really cool. I have 2 Veras in my life. But I noticed it did something to me. Just sitting down, it's like I almost went, like, it's like, okay, you can allow yourself to take this time to fix yourself up. So it made me think, I almost can't multitask, talk and makeup at the same time. It made me think, so I was doing some swirls, and then I'm going to do like the rainbow effect and then zigzag. Rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. Wiper, wiper, zigzag. Just to blend it out. Okay. And now I'm going to the other side. So we tell ourselves, yes, I love myself. But actions speak louder than words. So what are you doing to show your body, show yourself that you do love yourself? I mean, because even the Bible says that we should not think more of ourselves than is necessary. So it is necessary that we think of ourselves and take care of ourselves. And so it made me think of Ken. I mean, of course, he said he loved me, but he showed me all of the time. And there are, men who abuse their wives. They say, I love you, and then they beat them up, right? So actions speak louder than words. So he used to do things, wonderful things. I mean, we couldn't afford to him going out and buying me flowers all of the time, things like that. But he would show me how he loved me just by getting up and doing the dishes. Or I used to love it when he would walk by me, he would kiss the back of my neck or just touch me, just a little finger touch as he's going by. Or another one I loved is when I would be, I rarely laid down and had a nap. And so say if he was out, then I would have lay on the couch and think, okay, I'm just going to lay here for half an hour. And then he'd come home and I would be thinking, oh, okay, I've got to get up. And he would just walk over, grab an Afghan and cover me. And it's like saying to me without words, you just rest, you don't get up. And then he'd go start supper. So sitting down on the toilet, I wish I had a makeup table, I don't, but sitting down on the toilet was like showing my body and telling my body in action, you can just sit here and take as long as you need to get yourself pretty. Okay, I'm gonna just go in with a fluffy crease brush and just blend, 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 blend. I want to smooth out all edges. Okay. Now I used this palette yesterday and it's almost like soup. Never always totally comes out exactly the same because it's fun to play with the different colors. It's almost like, okay, I feel like this today. So I was quite into the pinks yesterday, but today I think I'm going to go a hint of pinks. Okay, so now I am going to, I think I'll start with I'm going to work my way down to the lightest. So I'm going to take a creaser brush. Hello, Iris. Hello, gorgeous. I'm going to take the liner shader brush and I'm going to use the shorter. It'll give me a little more control. And now I am going in with Impressa, going in for the pink. So I'm going to dab it and I'm going to use it now to blend in. I'm going to add a little bit of the warmth right here. And I'm sort of patting it on, and then I'm going to just blend it. I'm going to warm that up. Oh, it's pretty. Can you see? On my lighting. I went and stood by my in between my two windows. It was like the sun was coming in. It was like so lovely and light. And it was like, oh, I can hardly wait till I'm there. I can hardly wait till I'm sitting by a window. In here, it's kind of grayish. Not pretty. So now I'm going to go back in with Impressive. So I'm just dabbing it. And then going to add some and I can go, you can, especially if you are on cameras, or say if you ever have family photos, you have to go darker because for them to actually show up. Otherwise, you just never look like you have any makeup on. I know, it always amazes me. I'm slowly getting bolder and bolder. And I need some more over here. It's just like when you're cutting hair and you're like, okay, a little more there. Oh, no, a little more over there. Oh, a little more over there. Go back and forth. And you know, they don't have to be perfectly matching, which mine never are, I'm sure. So even though it was crispy, I went for my walk. Oh yeah, so I was saying I signed up with my fitness coach again for another 9 weeks. Okay, so now I am gonna go in with, let me see. I'm just gonna make sure my brush is clean. I'm gonna go in, which one? I'm gonna go in with Lofty. That's this one right here. It's got a bit of a shimmer as well. And I'm going to start at the crease. There's no right or wrong. You just apply this to how you want it. But I love the light. I love the going light to dark. That is pretty. And actually, I'm going to make sure here. It's going to blend that. What do you think, girls? Is it light enough in here? Just bring my lights, some of these a little closer. Doesn't help a lot, does it? And I look, I see, oh, there we go. Maybe it does help a little bit. Get rid of the shadows. Okay. Yeah, see, I've got a lot of fallout under my eyes already. So I'm so glad I did this first. So now I'm going to go in and do the other side. Especially with shimmer, you'll have your fallout. You got your presenter kit? That was fast. Are you serious? Wow. I am so excited for you. Do you know, when I got mine, I wish I took a picture of it. I just like ripped that open. Everything was out. I was playing. And then I was like, oh, I can't even show people what the kit looks like. But at that time, I had no idea I'd be doing this. That is so cool. I'm so glad you got it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with... Oh, you know what I want to do first? I want to add a little bit of darker. So, what should we do? Audacious or blazing? Audacious or blazing? What do you girls say? So on my outer corner, should I do audacious or blazing? Brown or rose? Let me think. Okay. I'll go in with audacious today. I might change my mind and go back in for blazing. So I'm just taking the crease brush. It's shorter bristles. It's a little more defined. And I just dabbed it. And so now on the outer corner, I'm going to make like a V. Like a little Pac-Man mouth. And then I'll fill that little mouth in a little bit. Okay, and blend. Oh, that is pretty. Add a little more. So you're going to start playing today with your makeup, Ethel? I don't even know now if I allow myself a day to go without makeup. Isn't that weird? It's like, I normally do, but I keep thinking, oh, okay, the other day I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wear makeup today. And then I just thought, after I showered and did my hair, it was just like, oh, no, I'm gonna do it. So I did. So do the same thing over here, a little V. A little Pac-Man mouth, and then just gonna fill that mouth in a little bit. Okay. And then blend it. There we go. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of, then they've got this matte Calm. It's a really pretty champagne. It's got a hint of pink to it. Don't know what's wrong with my throat today. And I'm going to just do it on the brow bone. Oh, good. You've been playing. Ah, I can hardly wait till you girls get it too. You'll have to tell me what colors you get. I think I'm going to use subtle splash lipstick today, and I think that comes in the kit. I'm not sure what color, I don't remember what color of pressed shadow I got. So I'm just putting some Calm on my brow bone. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to, before I begin, I'm just going to take my, brush some of the fallout off. Oops, I got lots here. Okay, so today I'm going to use, I had a hard time deciding what to do, and then I just thought, you know what, my sister just ordered stick foundation, so I'm going to do stick foundation today. It's beautiful, dewy finish, wonderful coverage, full coverage, and it also is so easy. You can do it in your car. And I have a satin, so what I thought I would do is I'm going to sort of do both, because the satin is a little darker. So I've already applied my primer, so now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to, it's a bit yellowy. Now that I don't have a tan, it looks more yellowy. So what I'm going to do is my normal color. I'm going to add down the middle my eyelet, which is a little more neutral. Then I can continue to use it. Okay, so just dabbing it on, and then use the kabuki brush just to start swirling, and I like to stipple, and it blends beautifully. What was it? I hardly made any notes for myself today. I thought, I'm just going to do this. Oh, that's right. I knew there was something I was missing to tell you. So the, which I probably would have remembered when I got to mascara. Oh, good. Yeah, you'll see it's so easy. It's so beautiful. The stick foundation with the kabuki brush. So the mascara was free with any order of $60, and they've extended it to the end of the month. So on Wednesday's the last day. And so today in the links, all I did was put the palette number 6 and the Splash liquid lipstick that I'm going to use today, which is a beautiful neutral. And with that, you'll get a free mascara. Or you could get the Kudos. The Kudos is the monthly special, which is a foundation, any one of your choice. So you could get a stick, or you could get the spray foundation, which is really, really popular because it gives you a more professional sprayed air butt. But you know what? This is pretty good too, because what I find really helpful after I put it on is I use the blending bud, and it just smooths things out beautifully. So now I want to stipple a bit more. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to have to switch to just using my straight eyelet. The satin one is a bit yellowy now, I'm thinking. Okay. And I am actually going to do a little bit of concealer. I did get my new ones, but I didn't have a chance to practice with them, so I didn't want to do something new until I've tried it. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes. So this is only like one shade lighter. This is taffeta than my foundation, so that it won't draw too much attention, but it'll just hopefully conceal some of my dark circles. And now I've got a damp blending bud. So I rinsed it, soaked it in water, and then wring it out till there's no water coming out of it. And then use it to blot and dab. And it's just smooth. It's smoothing everything, giving it, it's like more of a bit of a airbrushed effect. A little slower around my eyes to blend that concealer in. I hardly used any. And with this, it's buildable. So if you think, okay, I would like a little more coverage in a certain area, this, just dab some more of the foundation over top of where you want it and just blend it again. And there. I could probably do a little, I still got a little fallout there. Okay, get that. Okay, there we go. So now I want to, actually I can do my setting powder after I do my bronzer. So I was telling some different ones how Twill is another beautiful color. So this is pressed foundation, and I'm using it as bronzer. I actually am loving using the pressed foundation as bronzer. So I've been using Voil, and so today I'm going to use Twill. And actually it looks darker when I look at it than it does show in the camera. And so I'm taking the tapered blusher brush. Actually, I labeled one just for my bronzer. And I'm just, you don't need very much, just dabbing it, swirling it in the cap, and then again, just very, very light hand. I'm going to aim from the corner of your ear to the corner of your mouth and just sweep it. But you never want to go more than, say, 2 fingers away from your mouth. Then you look like you have a beard. So just very light hand. And then swirl to smooth out that line. And to the other side. You can do the fishy face too if you want. Over. But you can also see with the foundation, the stick foundation, how it's got a beautiful dewy finish. And if a person doesn't like that, if you want a matte finish but you love the stick foundation, I just will sometimes just dab it with my pressed powder foundation in the color of my, I have Poplin, and I'll just dab it and it'll just take the shine away. Good morning. Hello, gorgeous Tracy. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. We're just having a wonderful makeup moment here today. And now I'm going to do the top of my forehead. Not only will it help it to recede and not make it look so big, but that's also where the sun shines and where you normally get a healthy glow. And and then along the edge of my jaw and sweep it down. And it just sort of adds some color, and it blends, it's going to be blending your face color to your neck color, to your chest color rather. So I signed up with my coach again. So when I moved to Kamloops, I just want to grab my, here it is. I didn't go enough up on my ear. Just want to blend it a little bit more right there. There we go. I look like I've got color, which is so cool because my tan is fading. It's awful. And then I want to just add a little bit on the side of my nose. And at the bottom. And then a little under my lip, which is going to give you that little bit of a pouty lip look. Okay, that's the bronzer. And now for blush. Today I grabbed Sisterly, just a really pretty pink. Just thought add with the rosy tones. And this one you might get in your kit, Ethel. This one, I'm wondering if you're going to get Sisterly. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite, I'd say. And it is probably a customer favorite. And it just adds this lovely little bit of hint of rosiness to it. And so again, for my cheeks, when I'm adding blush, I don't, you know how we were always taught smile and then do the rosy cheek? But when you stop smiling, your blush, your cheeks drop. Rose. You got rose? So, Iris, did you say you got rose? So, what you do is we want to raise things up so that we can defy gravity with aging. And so just go for your cheekbone below your pupil and then just follow that cheekbone up, which is at the top of your bronzer, and that's where I apply the blush. And I usually stipple it on first to apply the color, and then I blend it. So I'll stipple it on and then blend it. Okay. There we go. So now we've got all of our makeup done. We don't want it to slide away. No, no one asks which one we prefer you use on the outer corners. Oh, no one. Right. Oh, I chose the opposite. Sorry. You wanted the rose, the blazing. Well, I could add a little blazing if you want to see it. All right, I'll grab the creaser brush and I'll dab a little bit of the blazing. And it's going to bring out the rose more. Just a little bit, doesn't it? Just riched that up, made that richer. Okay. So pretty, so pretty. Love it, love it. All right, so now we don't want our makeup to slide away, and what's going to break it down is when you perspire or your oils, they will make your makeup swell, and then it starts to crack and all of your pores and fine lines start to show. So the setting powder is going to stop that. It's going to absorb and trap any oil. So this is going to keep what comes from inside your body breaking down your makeup. And then the setting spray is going to, which I apply at the very end, is going to keep what's exterior from breaking down your makeup. So especially under my eyes, and this is also going to blend out what we just did and soften the edges. So it's got a really nice little screen, so it makes you're not dipping and getting tons. And if you have oily skin, this is your This is your ticket. You can apply lots, and that's when you apply. You would set it on, like take your sponge, spray it with setting spray, and dip it in and set it in all of the areas that you've either applied concealer or wherever you perspire and have natural oils. And it will, and then let it set, let it soak up. It's going to soak up any moistures, and then you just lightly brush away excess. So I'm going to use this now just to blend all of our lines, as well as it's going to, and I'm going to use the smaller end just to get under my eye, because I put concealer there to set that. Okay. Oh yeah, so I was saying, I signed up with my coach again. So when I moved, it was so a nightmare to eat healthy, to cook, because you know, you have everything in boxes. I had an empty apartment, no cupboards other than the few, but who know where the boxes where your dishes are, and then I had no pantry cupboards to put your food and all of your appliances. So it was very, very difficult to eat healthy. And I instantly put on some weight. So now I'm going to do my brows. Again, loving the brow pencils. I'm using both medium and blonde, just because I have, when they did the tattooing, or not tattooing, ombre on my brows, they used a darker color because they said it would fade, but it didn't. It stayed dark. But it is fading, like to some areas are pinkish. So and so if you have no brows, what you want to do, what will help you, is basically from your tear duct, go up and draw a line, and then you would connect that, just a very gentle line, not a draw strong line. You would just make a line. And so I've got mine, it's a little further over, it's where she did it. And then you would take that, and you would, so if you drew this little gentle line, then you would go underneath and go to the brow, or to the arch rather, sorry, and then down. And you would stop, your brow should stop when it lines up with your corner of your nose to the corner of your eye to the corner of your brow. That's because I know some people might stop at way short, and so you'd want to extend it so that it would go to that line. Like that, you can see mine does. So you would make that little line, draw your line to connect it to your arch, and then down. And then the same thing at the top of your line. You would do your to your arch, and then down. And I just extended mine a little bit, and then just fill in with little strokes. And then I'm going to switch to the light to do a lighter color at the front, where it just softens it. And then they have the spoolie to just soften it and blend. There we go. How does that look? There you go. Same thing on this side. Okay. A little tick. Go up to your arch. And down. And a little hair strokes to fill in. I like to not make it too solid so that it looks a little more natural. I'm going in with the light. And there you go. So now I want to put on some eyeliner. Here we go. So I'm going to use the pencil Perfect, which is black. And I'm going to add a little bit of liner, just because we have a little bit of a dramatic glam eye here. Didn't bring my sharpener. Oh well, we're going to go with it. I'm not leaving you girls hanging again like I did last time. And the pencil is very, very, if you want a crisper line, use the Dip and Draw liquid liner. It does a beautiful crisp line, but I'm just going for a softer one today. And it's actually a beautiful soft black. And then I'm going to take the other end of my liner shader brush and just soften that. So if you drew it uneven, don't worry, you can just blend it out. And now the other side. Something hanging down. There we go. So I was saying, so when I moved here, I put on probably 10 pounds. Yes, this is live right now. Welcome. Hey, hello, gorgeous. So glad you joined us. You caught it live, right? And a little flick up. So I think I put on 10 pounds with the move. And I was finally settled and finally going to focus on, losing it, and it wouldn't budge. I would normally just sort of cut out snacks at night, but I couldn't cut out snacks at night. It was bad. And so then COVID came, and I don't need to say another word. It's like COVID. Do you remember the show Friends? Or not Friends, Seinfeld? No, man. You have to say COVID like that. COVID. So again, I put on another 5 pounds. So I'm really happy I signed up with a fitness coach, because it helped me make some changes that actually worked, and I did drop 7 pounds. So now I'm signed up with her again for another 9 weeks and going to try to lose the rest. There we go. So there's my liner. Oh, and so what I want to do, actually, I want to bring some of my eyeshadow down below my eye. So I'm going to take, let's see, I'll take that liner shader again. And I'm going to go in with, I'll do a little bit of the Blazing, the dark rose. Just a little bit on, and just do a little bit on the one end. I'm not going to go very far. I'll do a little bit on this side. And then I'm going to go in with Enthralled, our transition brown. And if you actually want, you can even take that liner shader, and you can like do a little line up here to carry on your line up, just touch. And then just blend it out. Blend it out. Okay. So now let's go on to mascara, girls. What am I missing? Oh, there is one more thing I'm missing. This I always forget. Because I used a cream shadow, today I decided to use as a little highlighter to give me that sun-kissed look. I would use my cream. So I have two. This one is called Benevolent. And it's a very, very pretty champagne-y color. And so I just use my finger, and I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose and just blend it out to give it a bit of a, not only is it making your nose look thinner, but just that's where the sun hits, a little sheen. And then I'm also going to just do a little bit on the tops of my cheeks. Just a little shimmer and blend it. And I'll do the same on the other side. Okay. And then I've got another one called Iridescent. It's white. And what I'd like to do, my nails I might not be able to. I think I'll take a brush, a clean brush, and see if that'll work. Let me try this smaller one here. Just making sure it's got no makeup on it. Just going to add a little bit on the inside of your eye. And that just, oh, let me try my finger. Let me try my finger. No finger's not going to work. I've got too long nails. Just add a little bit of that. And what it does, it makes your eye look more open. And awake. There we go. Okay. Just that little bit. And you can do it with your fingers if I didn't have nails. Okay. Now we're on to mascara. And again, I'm using the Twisted. It is such an amazing mascara. What I love about it is they've put the ingredients, it's a serum. You know, the lash serum has ingredients to help your lashes grow. For example, it has argan oil, but it also has vitamin B6, which helps to make your lashes stronger. And it also helps them to keep them nourished and soft so they're not getting brittle and break or fall out. And so they've infused those ingredients in this mascara. So while you're wearing mascara, you're also helping your lashes to grow, which I just love. And then the second reason why I love it, it has the two wands. It has the skinny wand, which gets all to those little places that it coats every single lash that you didn't know you had. Those little ones that are close to your eye or close to the outer eye or your lower lashes. So I'm going to start with that. You can start with your bigger one if you prefer. I like to start with the little one. It's just what I like to do. And go and find them and cover them with some mascara. And then I can build on them with, now I touched my eye. I'm gonna have to go pick that up, see if I can catch it. Grab a spoolie. Okay, just smeared it. Oh, but you know what? It's smearing in with the black. Perfect. All right, I'm just gonna make sure I have no liner on my brush. There we go, my lashes. Okay. So this mascara you get for free with any order of $60 to the end of the month. And if you order $100 worth of product, you also don't pay shipping. Just thought I'd mention that. And the kudos this month is one foundation, one primer of your choice, one foundation of your choice, and one face brush of your choice, which of course I highly recommend is the Kabuki brush, because you can use this to apply any foundation, whether it's the spray, the stick, the powder, the liquid foundation, the BB cream. You can use that for all of them. All right. Just love how it identifies each lashes. Now you can go in with, so then I put that back on and then I twist the silver part and out comes the big wand. And this is the way they've made it too. It comes out and it doesn't come coated. It's got like a little scraper inside, so it scrapes off, so you don't have this tons of product on it. And it also has it's like double-sided, so you can see one side is flat and the other sides are longer, and so it's like it helps with coating all of your lashes and getting them the polymer fibers. So the difference with this one and the 40 mascara is this one has these flexible polymer fibers. So I'm picturing them like straight fibers, so they're attaching to your lash and help you get a longer, wispier lash, whereas the 4D is like, it's our Y-shaped fibers. So if that's your lashes, and then the Y-shaped fibers attach, and so that helps you get this thicker, more like a false lash look. And they're both both mascaras are amazing. Is shipping also free for us in Canada? Yes, it is. Which is amazing. And even, I think the shipping even is only $6.50, I think, if you do pay shipping. So it's so reasonable. Like, not like I went and put a couple packages in the mail the other day. One was $17 for shipping and one was $22 for shipping. Isn't that ridiculous? Shipping is insane. So I learned my lesson. If I'm sending anybody makeup, I'm sending it through Unique and only have to pay $6.50 shipping. I know, isn't that something? So I'm gonna put a little more. And this is buildable, so you can put as many coats as you want on because of the fibers. I don't have long lashes or thick. Well, they're already getting thick. I'm amazed. Welcome. Is it Sahel? I'm so glad to see you. Hello, gorgeous. After getting my lash extensions off, they are not long yet, but they are thickening up. I am so pleased to see that. And I use their lash serum every night. You could use it in the morning too. You would just have to let it dry. But I just use it at night, the lash serum. And see, this is so easy to get those lashes. And then you can go back over. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why it's gotten so crazy. The cost of shipping things, eh? I have to. So what do you think of the rose gold, the palette 6? Isn't it amazing? I'm sad to see it go. I'm glad I got one, but there are other palettes that they are no longer, and I believe what they're doing is going to come out with one Addictions palette a year. So I'll be interested to see the new one that will be coming out. I don't know. I'm still too new myself to know the rhythm of that, but I will find, as soon as I do know, I will share that with you. So I started working with my fitness coach. So if you hear my stomach grumbling, I'll have to tell you. So once a week, I do a 24-hour fast. And I'm on my 24-hour fast. So I don't eat now till supper time tonight. Oh, citric acid. I'm so sorry. Which ingredients are you, which ones did we, are you talking about that contains, is it the eyeshadow? I don't remember anymore, but if you need help with looking that up, Iris, I'm here. It's awful when you have an allergy to an ingredient, which is so healthy. That's what I know. This citric helps with the, I know in skincare, helps with the lightening and brightening, right? But we have to take care of ourselves. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't get palette 6. My sister has a palette that I was like, want to trade? She has palette 1, and I'm like, that was beautiful. I love browns. I love browns. And before I signed up with Unique, that's pretty much all the colors I wore. It was pretty boring. So this is so fun to start breaking out into some new colors. Okay. And now I'll do my bottom lashes. And then I'll show you the top I'm wearing today from Pretty Cute Things. And it might even still be on this site. I've got a new, I hate to say this, but I have a new package coming of clothes. It was so cute. This weekend, you know, grief, I'm a widow, and so grief hit, and I did a lot of crying this weekend. It was so cute. My girlfriend, Vera, says to me, Elvie, you need to celebrate. I survived another year, and go get yourself something. And so she gave me some suggestions. She says, go and get a thin little gold band for every year you survived, and then you can even have it engraved. And I thought, oh, okay, so I'd have 8 bands already, and then coming up to 9 in February, 9 little gold bands. And I'm thinking, I think I better pass on that because I've already spent a ton on makeup and clothes. But I thought that was so cute. So this is still my little area that's very short down there. All right. Now, it's just so pretty. It's all about the eyes. It's all about the eyes. I should tell you a story. Okay, I won't say names. When I was a little girl, some relatives of mine, I had a school picture. And they were looking at the picture, and you know, I probably didn't remember I had pictures taken that day. I might not even comb my hair. I might not have done anything fancy with it. Who knows? I might not have worn a very pretty, might have worn a boring old t-shirt. Who knows? Anyway, they were looking at it and they're going, oh, it's too bad she didn't wear a pretty t-shirt. Oh, it's too bad that she didn't comb her hair or put it in a ponytail or curl it. So they were picking everything apart, but they didn't know I was behind them, listening. And so, oh, today I'm going in, this is beautiful. I love, love, love this shade. Subtle. It's very subtle. I think the other day I was telling you and I was struggling for the right word and it was like, subtle. It's subtle. So they didn't know I was listening. And they picked everything apart. You know, my smile was showing my gums, who knows, everything. And then all of a sudden they heard this little voice. What about the eyes? They felt terrible. They felt terrible. They were like, oh, the eyes. Yes, the eyes are perfect. They're beautiful. So to this day, that is my one prized feature, my eyes. And I love you and I forgive you. Don't you dare fret over that. It's a story. It's part of history, right? But I thought it was funny. So it's all about the eyes. So now you'll know when I say that. It's all about the eyes. Here we go. That's so cool that came to my memory today. Well, I should have brought my exfoliator. There we go. Right there. I didn't do that today. Okay. Love this color. Ah, my stomach is just a growling like crazy. Such a pretty subtle pink, rose pink. I think I'll do a second color, second coat. Oh, the purpose of the 24-hour fast is to reset your blood sugar and to get your liver working well, to stop it from spiking, and just how everything to work well. That's just in the very, very short term. She did explain it really well. I just don't remember all at once. So there you go, girls. There's our look with the rose gold palette, addiction palette number 6. Love it. And it's going to be, it's still on the website, so I had to feature it again today. So here we go. So do I say, Gordon, we have a mail. Hello, gorgeous. Everybody gets greeted with hello, gorgeous. So there you go. So I'm just going to show my pretty top from Pretty Cute Things. And what I love about her clothes is their generous fit. Every one of them, like, bring it on, generous fit. I'm so tired of going into a store and you need to buy size 200 and you know they make you feel like a freak and they cling every roll, but her clothes are generous fit, and if they're true to fit, she'll say they're also very comfortable. Everything is so comfortable. And so, you know me, I saw this, I loved it. It's got the cute kind of bell sleeves with I think there's a slit in it or something. Really pretty, really feminine. And then again, I'm wearing it with the bralettes that I love. Her bralettes. They're so cute. And I got this also in green. And it might still be up on the website, so I put the link there. You can get 20% off if you shop with her. So this has been so much fun. I am so happy you joined me today for my makeup moment, and please share. That's the hard part, is expanding my audience. And so if you know if anybody, your friends, can benefit this, I appreciate it so much. And just click the 3 little dots at the top of the post, and you can get notified every time I go live, which right now I plan on going live. I'm doing a live every Tuesday morning at 10 and every Friday morning at 10. I could just pop on. I was ready earlier at 9:30, but I waited to 10 so I didn't miss you girls, or didn't want you to miss me. Aw, thanks for the hearts and loves. Right back at you. Love you, and have a great day. And I'll be posting again later on. I'll post the after picture. I'm going to actually go and have coffee with a close dear friend and then do my errands. So have a wonderful day. Take care.